moje kraljevstvo, moja rodbina. Oni ne znaju koje sam grozote počinila za njih. Proročanstvo milenijumima govori o kraljica koja je putovala do kraja zemlje, braneći svoj narod protiv svemoćnih i okrutnih zlotvora, čiji je svaki korak trovao tlo rastvojstvom. Da, priča o kraljica koja je se žrtvovala za svoj narod, držeći moćni neprijateljina od stojanu. Nisu ni svesni kraljica koji ih služi, niti da njihova odubnost i komfor balansiraju na ostrići noža. Koliko ću li se puta kockati njihovim sudbinama pre nego što ih ne oduzme neko snažniji i jači od mene?
Long have I slept, pondering the great math since landing in Gyran and the mortal realms. My tale and journey are almost as long as my memory. My fellow Seraphon and I come from a long forgotten part of the world that was, the island of Jeju-do. Our Jade Kingdom, far removed from the chaos that invaded the entire world, was the only temple city able to escape intact. We landed in Gyran, deploying our solar engine deep in the tropical forests of a lush and beautiful island similar to the one we left. I have remained here in these jungles of the realm of life, meditating on the way forward. Something, however, is amiss. I must wake my fellow defenders of the realm and stop whatever foul chaos machinations are already in motion.
Hey everybody, welcome to the very first episode of a new series that we're calling Saga of Glory, which is basically just Path to Glory except on Saga of Dice.
And it's balanced.
Yes.
It's designed around an actual slow grow. So it basically came from the experience of running slow grows for my local community and noticing how terribly balanced it is and how people tend to have a bad time.
Yes.
So
we've gone ahead and made our own templates for some battle plans, specifically 2 for each level of the slow grow. And we're going to do one of those per level on YouTube and one of those per level on Patreon. And for those of you that are on Patreon, we're also going to be releasing the PDF that has all of them as well. So.
He made a beautiful template, and so we've got them all. They should be live when we put this video up.
Yeah.
And we're also gonna update it with support from the viewers. Like if people say like, oh, this rule, like this is kind of funky in our game, we'll look at it. We'll look for feedback from the community as well, and then we'll make some changes depending on that. And it should be a little bit of a live document that we can kind of work off of. But
exactly, yeah. And then there's also going to be battalions as well.
Yep, there's going to be a battalion, and we might even, if people like it and it's successful, we might do more.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But
so let us know what you think.
Yes.
And yeah, today we're going to have Slaves to Darkness versus Seraphon. We're just going to start right at 650 points. This is like the opening battle of Saga of Glory. So
yes.
Thanks for watching. And
absolutely, and just to mention, so each of those the first like lower levels is designed to be like 500 to 650 points. You can kind of design whoever is running the campaign, or you can look for feedback. But we wanted to go for the most amount because we're all playing armies that are kind of elite, and we just find that in Age of Sigmar it's a little harder to kind of adjust like that. So
yeah, 650 feels good.
It does. It felt perfect for both of us, I think. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you at the battle plan. Hey everybody, so today we're going to be doing a battle plan called Desperate Plea. And the way that this is structured is that we have our deployment zones, our territory is each corner. Mm-hmm. So this one and this one, as you can see, there are 2 objectives only in the opposite corners. And then for this one, battle tactics, or what I've written here is Bartle tactics, are optional.
Yeah.
And basically, it's standard 1, 2 more. Even though if you have 2, you'll always have more. And then on top of that, there's a special rule where you can pick one of 2 things to do in your hero phase. The first one is Plea of the Masses, which is that if your opponent has more objectives than you, then you can choose to pray to your deity, which is each unit rolls a die, and on a roll of a 6+, you may choose one of the following effects: Shield of Faith, which is unit gains 5+ ward; Righteous Fury, which is 6s to wound, or 1 mortal wound in addition; and Divine Will, which is that unit no longer takes battle shock. And this is all until your next hero phase. Or you can do Heavenly Conduit, which is instead of having each unit roll on a 6+, you choose one specific unit and it's on a 4+. And then lastly, if your opponent controls both objectives, then you add 1 to those rules.
So it becomes on a 5-up or on a 3-up if it's just one unit.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. And we'll show the battle plan on the screen later. So
Yes.
yeah. So we'll see you at the first battle round, I guess. Hey everybody, we've got 650 points of Host of the Everchosen here. So for starters, I've got my general, which is High Seer Freya, which is a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. She has got the Mark of Slanesh. She has the command trait Master of Magic. She has the Chaos Familiar, which allows her to cast 1 additional spell from the lore of the Damned once per game. And then she knows Demonic Speed and not Warp Reality. The app is wrong. And then we have this unit of Chosen here. It's minimum size. So they're also marked as Slanesh, and they have the Banner of the Screaming Flesh, which makes it so that when they charge, they get +1 attack. And then over here, we've got a group of minimum size Chaos Knights. They are marked with Nurgle, and they have the Eroding Icon, which is just -1 rend in combat, or in melee specifically. And then other than that, I've also taken Ravenak's Jaws, and that's pretty much my whole list.
Nice. We'll be back with the Seraphon list in just a moment. So today I have brought 650 points on the nose of Seraphon. The Seraphon of the Jade Kingdom. And yes, so I've just got a unit of Skinks, a unit of Saurus Warriors with clubs, and my general, which is the great and powerful Suwampi Ashcrack. And he has Master of Magic, same as you, and Itsy Grubs as his artifact, and his spell is Empowered Celestite, which is pretty much the only good one for Coalesced. But yeah, 650 points on the nose, and I've got my temple back here, and that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the start of the first battle round.
Perfect. Nice.
Hey guys, Rob has graciously given me the first turn. First of all, I just want to mention thank you everybody for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon.
Yeah.
No, I know it's all the mandatory stuff, but it really does help. So thank you guys so much. And everybody that comments down below, you help so much too. So thank you for that. But without further ado, the first turn, Slaves to Darkness, Hero Phase, turn 1. So just to kind of explain like the lore of my guys, you guys haven't seen them on the channel before, but I called them the Buyer's Pride. And basically what they are is each and every single one is like a different, super proud lord who, instead of fighting against chaos in the Age of Chaos, they marched up to Archaon and said, I want to join you, but I want to make a deal for it. And Archaon basically laughed and said, okay, you can keep your colors, you can stay proud, but you have to fight for me. And when you die, I'm going to pluck your armor off the battlefield and use that to distinguish what town you belong to and absolutely ransack it after you die, basically. But until then, your town is safe. So that's the lore for these guys.
It's really cool, and they all have individual colors and heraldry. It's really awesome, and they're painted beautifully.
Thank you. But anyway, without further ado, Hero Phase, my battle tactic is going to be Seize the Center, which is just more people within 6 inches of the center than Rob.
We should mention that because this is Path to Glory, and even in the last one, we never used the GHB, whatever the current GHB is, because it's just not, it doesn't help people learn the game. So we're just using the
contest
core
of generals.
rule books, battle tactics, but you don't even have to use, because this is a 650 point game, or maybe it's even only a 500 point game for you. So feel free to not use battle tactics, especially if someone's new to the game. We're not new to the game, so we're going to choose to use battle tactics.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, mine sees the center, which is just within 6 inches of the center of the board with any of my units, basically. Or more than him, but he doesn't have any right now. So.
I've got nothing, because I'm taking the bottom.
Exactly. And then for heroic action, I'm going to... Actually, before anything else, after deployment, these guys are supposed to roll on the Eye of the Gods table.
Oh, cool.
So I roll 1d6 because they're not a hero, and just my fancy mustache here. So it's 4 plus 6, which if we look at the table, 4 plus 2, which is 6. So they add 1 to charge rolls for that unit for the rest of the battle.
Pretty good.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay. So then I'm going to use the heroic action draw on power with High Seer Freya here. So basically what that means is that I get 3d6 to cast instead of 2d6.
You do.
However, any 2 1s will perils.
But you have Master Magic, so pretty unlikely. And I am going to roll for a CP.
Yeah.
I did not get it. And you can't currently use the special rules for this tactic or this scenario, because I don't know.
No one controls anything.
No one controls anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to try and cast Ravenax.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Shake up those dice a little bit here. Let's just warm them up. Okay.
That's really good.
So that's a 13.
Jeez, I can't beat that.
All right, Ravenax comes along. So Ravenax is going to spawn within 8 inches of Freya here.
Because, even if I roll boxcars, I'm only +1 with my slan.
Yep. So Ravenax just goes right there. He'll move later, I promise. In fact, he's going to move right now because I have nothing else to do this hero phase.
And I don't think I have anything to do. Yeah.
Or actually, sorry, there is one thing that I could do, which is put oracular visions from the Chaos Sorcerer to one of these other 2 units.
Cool.
And that's just a 6+ ward until my next hero phase.
Okay.
I'll get the token for that later.
So you're doing it for both of them?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it for... I'm going to do it for the Chosen.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do.
Yeah. Thank you for validating my decision. So the Chosen have oracular visions, and then at the end of the hero phase, Ravenax will move 3d6.
He sure will.
I use these same dice now that they're warmed up.
For those that saw the first Path to Glory game, Ravenax was the bane of my existence. He killed me like every time, so...
Here we go.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. 11
Ravenax
plus
moves
4 is 15 inches.
15 inches.
Oh god.
Okay, what does that get me? Come here, Ravenax.
Oh no.
Come on, buddy. We can do it. Oh man, that's far.
That's so far.
I don't think I can get him over your skates.
I don't think you can get him within 1 inch of my Saurus, but
I'm gonna put him basically right here.
just to mess with me.
Just to mess with you and and near your skinks.
Yeah.
And 15 minus, what is your skinks?
8.
8. So 7
on a 2
mortal.
up. It does 7 mortal wounds. Yeah.
I forgot that it's on a 2-up. So I've gotten much too cocky, so I'm clearly gonna roll a 1 here. Yep.
Well,
so anyway, we'll see you at the end of the movement phase for Slaves to Darkness. All right, so we're at the end of the Slaves to Darkness turn 1 movement phase. Basically what I've done is I've just selfishly collected both objectives to get the full 5 victory points.
And your general died, because I can't see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, actually, she's right behind here. She is within 6 of the center, which will get me seize the center as well. I don't have any shooting. I'm not going to charge anything, so that's pretty much my turn.
Right.
So at the end of Slaves to Darkness turn 1 is 5-0. And I'll pass it to you, so we'll see you at Seraphon hero phase.
Welcome to turn 1 for the Lost Jade Kingdom.
That's copyright, never mind.
So, the lore, the brief lore on my army is the great and powerful Swampy Ashcrack.
Swampy.
Swampy, yeah, Swampy.
Correctly.
That's true. That's true. My mistake. Oh, my Lustrian language skills have deteriorated with the more whiskey I drink. But the great and powerful Swampy Ashcrack has he actually knew that the old world was going to blow up. So he's the only Slan to get all of his followers out. So they were never like dreams or anything.
Yeah. He's the special one.
He is the special one.
guy.
Yeah, they're from an island off the coast of Lustria. So he is. That's the basic lore behind him. We're planning some funky stuff later, but that's the general thing of it. So for my battle tactic, I'm not forgetting anything, am I?
Nope.
Okay. So for my battle tactic, I'm also going to try and seize the center.
You copycat.
Yeah, I know, right?
You hear what he said, Freya? He's gonna seize the center.
He's going to try, and then
I think it's pretty much guaranteed.
It is. Yeah. I'd have to try hard not to at this point.
Yeah.
And then for my heroic action, I'm going to use the brand new one in the PDF. It's going to be in there called Heroic Protection.
Yep.
And it's like the best day ever. What's it called again? Finest hour. But it's just +1 to your save. It's no +1 to wound, just +1 to your save, but you can do it every turn. And it's just kind of a beginner-friendly heroic action that we came up with, and yeah.
Yeah. I originally petitioned to call it Heroic Double Bag, but we went on Heroic Protection instead.
It's going on YouTube.
Anyway.
The great and powerful Swampy Ashcrack has Heroic Protection, so he's got +1 to his save, and that's it.
Yep. I'm actually going to do the same thing with Freya here.
Cool.
High Seer Freya. So
Yeah.
also +1 to save. Actually, that doesn't make any sense because she's already in cover. So, or actually, if you have any rend, it still makes sense. I'll still do that.
I would do that, yeah, cool.
I have made a decision.
So then, start of my turn, I'm going to try and dispel Ravenix because it scares the crap out of me.
What?
So here we go.
My best boy?
Yeah, the thing that did all the work in the previous battle reports that are on Patreon.
Exactly.
So it's a 6, is it?
I think so, but if you roll a 6, we'll find out.
Okay. And I'm +1, but that's a 9.
Oh, you're fine. Yep.
So, poof.
What?
Get out of here, use.
Ravenex, no.
Yay, goodbye. And then I'm going to try and cast Wub Wub, also known as Purple Sun, which I think I forgot to mention was in my list at the start of this whole thing.
Hey.
Yeah. You knew about it, sir. I need an 8, but I have +1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and do that. Mm-hmm. So here we goes, nothing. Huh. That is a 9, so I will get it. Did you want to try and stop me?
I will.
Stop me.
That won't do it, but I have Master of Magic.
Master of Magic.
Come on. Nope.
Oh, so close.
Close.
Okay. So I will put it down. I think it's wholly with an 8 as well, but
not a lot of room there.
Oh, I can go a little further away. And then I will move it afterward.
What?
Yes.
Move the Purple Sun at me?
Yeah, I didn't really deploy in a way that was conducive to this. And then the final spell is going to be Empowered Celestite, which goes off on a 7. I'm going to try and put it on these guys here because it's the only target that's available to me.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that did not go off, but I'm going to use Master of Magic or Ixty Grubs because I have 2 different rerolls available to me. Nope, still didn't go off even with +1, so I don't get that.
All right, and then one other thing that you can do as part of our special battle plan is you can do a Desperate Plea.
Right,
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, you have both.
I do have both.
So just to kind of show off the fun of this, I think that the smarter move is just to put one thing on one unit, but I'm going to roll it on all of them.
Sounds good.
Okay, so
one thing to mention as well, which I don't think I did, is that if you roll a 1 for your Desperate Plea, then it's D3 mortal wounds, right?
It's 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
One mortal wound if you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll it on all of them.
Sounds good.
So first is going to be the skinks. Going to warm up the dice here.
Desperate Plea.
Okay, it's a 2, so that does not go off.
Does not go off.
I'm looking for a 5 because you have both of the
Exactly, yeah.
And now a 5 up on the Saurus Warriors. Nope. Okay then, and now the great and powerful Swampy Ashukrak. and he gets it.
Oh my gosh.
So I am going to choose the 5-up ward on him.
Sounds good.
Because I've got a feeling Ravenix is coming my way again. Yeah.
We have a fancy name for the 5-up award, which is like Shield of Faith?
Shield of... I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Faith, Shield Divine,
Yeah.
Shieldy.
It'll be on the screen right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe blinking with like,
Yeah. Hopefully not too annoying.
Yeah.
So that's my hero phase. We'll be back at the end of the movement phase. Okay, we're back. It is the end of the movement phase. Not much has happened really. I just moved these guys up. They didn't move their full movement. These guys did. And they ran an inch. He ran like a crazy amount, but didn't really matter. So now I'm just going to shoot these guys with their bolts into the Chaos Knights there.
Yep.
I did all out attack for hitting on 3s, but it's 5s to wound, and you did an all out defense.
Exactly. One thing to note as well is that he did move the purple sun as well.
I did.
And it's just there.
It's just there. It's not affecting anyone, but eventually it might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Exactly. So now it's 10 attacks hitting on 3s onto the knights.
Yep.
Should I roll it over here or should I roll it on the table?
I'm just getting an action shot.
Oh
here.
yeah, I like it. I like
it.
it. Okay, Spielberg. Cool. So there we got that. We got that. We got that. And I did not get my oh, there's a 2. That was a close one. That was a close one. Wounds on 5, so that's 3. I mean, are you on a 2-up?
I'm on a 2-up now, yeah.
Okay.
So normally a 3-up, but because all out defense is a 2-up, 1 goes through.
1 wound goes through.
Yep.
It was not a waste of time. I had so many CP that I might as well all out attack with them.
I'll put it on my least favorite one, the green one.
I don't know. Actually,
they're all ugly, dude.
No, that's not what I was going to say. Oh, man. I really like the blue guy and the purple guy, and I like the banner guy. I do like the red guy, though, too, as well.
Yep.
And the green guy.
Stop looking at my models. You creep.
What can I say?
All right.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that is my...
Pretty much your turn.
That's my turn. I just get my battle tactic because I have more models within the center.
Yep.
But I don't have either objective. I just couldn't really get there. So yeah.
Indeed. So that's 5 to 2 in
5 to
favor
2.
of Slaves to Darkness.
Yeah. I guess then it's just a roll off then.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I almost forgot.
Big old 1 for me. So
I'm gonna take it.
go. Nice. No worries.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with Slaves to Darkness turn 2 coming up.
Hey everyone, so we're at Slaves to Darkness turn 2. I won the roll-off because I'm just better at rolling than Rob is.
Am I better at rolling than anyone?
Yeah.
Maybe Jason.
Makes you think.
Shoutouts to Jason.
Yeah. So I've got 2 command points because I'm going first. Rob's got 3.
This is true.
For battle tactic, I'm going to do Break Their Spirit, and I'm going to try and take out these skinks here.
Right.
It's going to be tough, but
Yeah.
I think I can do it.
Yeah, with their whopping 5-up save, or 6-up save with +1 from their shields.
Yeah.
Look out!
Look out, skinks on the rise. So what's your heroic action?
My heroic action is going to be a heroic protection for a +1 to save for my slan.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And then spell casting, or I guess I'll do, let me just read the war scroll for a second for oracular visions. So nobody's wholly within 12 of him anymore, so I don't think he can give his 6+ ward to anyone.
Okay.
So that's gone. But I have 2 spells to cast. The first one that I'm going to do is going to be Demonic Power.
Okay.
And he's got his draw on power, as I mentioned before, so he's 3d6 to cast.
3d6.
I will keep that, and that'll be an 11.
Okay.
So that's +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Okay. On the chosen.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and I might as well.
Yeah.
So I need. That does not quite get it.
Almost. Though.
I need an 11 to beat it because I have +1.
You need to roll an 11 to beat it. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So.
But I have Ravanax as well.
Yeah, but I have 2. I have 2 rerolls anyway, so I might as well
okay.
try and reroll it, and I didn't get it.
Okay, sounds good.
So you get that.
So Demonic Power, which I have a token for somewhere around here, which I'll I'll find it.
Cool.
But the next one is going to be Ravenax again.
Okay.
I'm going to reroll that because I want to make sure
Right.
that it goes off.
So you get 3d6 for all your casts.
Yeah.
Whoa, cool.
Ooh. I mean, it technically goes off.
It does go off,
But
and I do block it because of +1.
yep, that's right.
Cool.
All right. No Ravenax for me. Ravenax be gone.
Oh, and then is that it?
Yeah, that's going to be it for me because I control both objectives still.
Cool. So I'm just gonna wub wub.
Wub, 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 wub.
He's just gonna be like, I'm gonna block you. And then should I roll on camera?
Sure.
That's more fun, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So on a 1, because it's within 3 inches, it eats a model. Nope, that's a 3.
I didn't see the outside 2 pips. And I was like, oh, God. All right, we'll see you at the end of the movement phase.
Wub, 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 wub.
All right, so we're at the end of the movement phase for turn 2, Slaves to Darkness. I'm just going all in here. Everybody has moved like basically just outside of 3 inches of Rob's front lines.
Yep.
And in response, he has redeployed his Slan backwards because it's scary.
Yep.
I don't have any shooting, so we can pretty much just go right into the charge phase unless you have anything else.
Nope, I do not.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately.
Then let's start with these Chaos Knights here.
Cool.
I'll change this to a 4 so they make a 10-inch charge. And also, just to recap, Chaos Knights have a specific rule where they don't get +1 to charge with their musician. They can just change one of the dice to a 4.
Right.
So that's a mustache and a 4, which means it's 10.
Yes. That's much better than +1 is change the 1 to a 4, hey?
It is quite good, yeah. We'll move them afterwards. We just know it's 10.
Yeah.
Then we'll charge in the Chosen.
They can't fail.
They cannot fail, and they have +3 to their charge because they have a musician. There's Slanesh. And I forgot to spend a command point with my general here.
Because they ran.
Yeah, to make them run and charge, it's a Slanesh specific thing.
Right.
General Slanesh, there's Slanesh. It works.
Nice. Indeed.
So now they have +3 to their charge.
Oh my god.
So they charge
Just 13 inches.
14 inches.
That's what I meant to say, yeah.
I'll move them, and then we'll be back in the combat phase. Perfect. All right, so we have successfully yeeted ourselves into Rob's backline.
That was a good charge.
It was a very good charge.
Mighty charge.
14-inch charge, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Some would say very good, in fact. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to immediately attack with my Chosen.
That does check out.
I'm not going to all attack because they're already hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s, and you have no minuses.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay. I all out defensed. So with my heroic protection and all out defense, I'm on a 2-up save. You can never get more than +1, but you're also -1, so that puts me back to a 3-up.
Yep, exactly. So
And I have my 5-up ward from my protection prayer thing that I did.
Right, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, that's it.
Now I've got 21 attacks with the Chosen, going directly into Swampy Ashcrack.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's 2s to hit, and then each 6 is an additional mortal wound.
Oh my god.
We're looking for mustaches here.
Oh my goodness.
So I see 1, 2, 3, 4 mustaches.
Oh dear
We'll
God.
take out the 1s.
Okay.
Decent amount of 1. That's the exact same amount of 1s, so
Yeah.
makes up for it.
But those are mortal wounds, right?
The 6s are, yeah. So we're 4
So
mortal
4
wounds.
mortal wounds. Okay.
And then damage. Wounding on 2s as well. Okay, so that's you can roll these if you want. I can put them in your hand.
No.
Okay,
How many is there?
let's count it up. That's 5,
Oh god.
10, 15 exactly.
15. Okay. So 5, 10, and then 2 plus 3. And each of these is 2 damage because even though I'm coalesced, my Slan does not have the Saurus, Croxagore, or Monster keyword. So he's taking 2 damage for each 1 and 2 that I now roll.
So that's 1, 2.
There's so many.
So that's 3, 4, 5,
So that's 10
So 10 damage plus 4 mortal wounds.
4. So only
14, 5 up.
Jeez.
He could live.
He could.
So you take away one of these dice, I think, and you're good. Because it was 15, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
It should be. Whatever you told me. Yep, perfect.
cool.
So,
Looking for 5s.
5s, baby.
So he saves 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 10 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, my bad. Takes exactly 9. Oh, 6 you said?
He saved 5.
He saved 5, yeah.
So that's exactly he takes
9
exactly
wounds.
9 wounds. Damn. Ah, the
Goodbye,
great
Swampy.
and powerful Swampy Ashkrek. He's dead.
Yes.
He's dead now.
He is dead now.
Okay.
And I
Well,
declare that the Chosen will fight again. But they have strike last, so they'll be fighting at the end of the combat phase.
right. So I will fight with my Saurus warriors then.
Sounds good. Do we want to pile them in and then come back?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, they're piled in. Now, these guys, they kind of piled in this way. So these guys they're a little bit closer to them. But because I have fight in 2 ranks, they'll still get to put all their attacks into the Chosen here. So it's 21 attacks.
Yep.
I think it's 21 attacks. I hope it's 21 attacks. I'm not counting them again.
I did all out defense as well.
You all out defensed, and I all out attacked with my last CP.
Yep.
And that's it. So we got 21 attacks hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. Oh, those are 2s, so I don't take those out. Wounding on 3s. Yeah. So boop, 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 boop. So
how
we've
many is
got
that?
3, 6, 7, 10 altogether.
So like 10 saves. These are going to be on 2 up, or sorry, 2 ups minus 1 because of your Ren, so back to 3 up.
Back to 3 up. Cool.
All right. So we're looking for 3s. So that's 3 that go through.
Okay. Does that get one guy?
That kills 1 guy exactly.
Okay. And then
Can you take away the musician in the back? Because I don't.
this guy?
Charging isn't going to matter anymore. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so he's dead.
Yep.
And then I think my thing comes at the end of the combat phase. Right?
I think it's after they attack.
Is it after they attack?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it live. There's gonna be a short battle report anyway, so let's.
Gotta pad the time.
Yeah, gotta pass some time here. Coalesced.
I'm gonna start singing "Girl from Ipanema" or whatever.
Oh, it just says add 1 to bite rolls, so now I have to look up the actual.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Each time this unit fights, after all its attacks have been resolved, pick. Okay, within
Yep.
1 inch. Within 1 inch. Okay, so because I didn't pile them in very smartly, there's only 4 guys in range of 1 inch.
Yep.
So because they're +1 from Quaddle's Claw, +1 from. Or no, I guess it's +1 from Coalesce.
Yeah, exactly.
And +1 from this. So we're doing mortals on 4s.
Yep.
So
that's
just
2.
Yeah. So
So-
I can't kill another guy, unfortunately.
Also, if I recall, this guy had 1 wound on him back here.
That's right. Yeah.
And then can you put a 2 on the yellow dude?
On the yellow dude. Okay.
Yeah.
This yellow dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
He's yellow and purple.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was confusing. My bad. But you got it. You got the spirit. Okay, so now it's pretty much just
You
gonna.
might as well do them because
Yep.
they've already fought.
Yeah, I'll do my Chaos Knights.
Cool.
So they're gonna have 15 attacks. I'm not gonna pile them in more. They're fine where they are.
Sure. Do they fight in 2 ranks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the horses fight in 2 ranks as well?
They just get that. It's
Okay.
so that for anyone that's watching, it's Riders of Doom. When a model in this unit makes an attack with its cursed lance, so specifically for the lances. Actually, I should.
Oh,
pile
okay.
it. I should
Okay.
pile in.
Cool. Cool.
So I'm just gonna just fan out like that, and that. Well, probably roughly. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't yell at me, internet. So they have 3 attacks.
That's a hopeless wish.
They have 3 attacks each with their lances, which will bring them to, +1 for the champion. There's 5 of them. We can do math. Math. That's
I don't know much, Carson, but the
3,
internet
6,
is
9,
an angry
12.
place.
16 attacks with the lances.
Yeah.
And these are
Do you want
hitting-
help picking up?
I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, yes. Thank you. So these are hitting on 4s.
You left your ogre hands at home.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was a pretty good roll. It's an extremely good roll,
Pretty
actually.
good. Oh my god. Mustache dice for the win.
Can I have help again?
Oh, yes.
Please help me murder you. Oh, God.
Always, my friend.
Fumble.
Always.
All right.
Okay.
And then we're looking for 3s here. So that many at Ren 2.
God dang. So and they're 2 damage each?
Yeah.
So they're wiped.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they have a 5-up save with their shields.
Goodbye, skinks.
Goodbye, skinks. We hardly knew ye.
horses.
And we hardly cared about ye.
Yep.
Okay.
So now lastly is just the chosen hitting back again.
Right.
I am so sorry.
Okay. So
So let's.
you need help?
So they're 4 attacks each.
Here, why don't I hold
Thanks.
this thing?
Yeah. So apologies for the motion sickness.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Maybe we'll cut that out a little bit.
4, 8, 12, 16, and then +1 for the champion.
Okay.
So these are 2s and 2s still.
Jeez. Cheese and crackers.
6s are still mortal wounds. So we were looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds.
No,
6.
more than that.
6 mortal wounds.
6, yeah.
Yep. And then, oh god.
There was some ones in there.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, everybody.
No worries. So 6 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So 3 guys are dead.
And then wounding on 2s. Take 1, 2 away. So that's 4, 8, 12 at -1.
Jeez.
But you have +1 because you're.
I'm in my territory, my own territory.
Yeah, exactly. So you're 4s still,
Okay.
right?
3s to 4s, yeah. And you said 12, right?
Yep.
12 on 4s. Okay, 1,
Dead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So another 3.
6 wounds. Yeah, so another 3 guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
I think you're pointing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, everyone. So you only killed 6 Saurus warriors,
Yeah.
my general, and 10 skinks. And you now get control of my
Battle shock?
battle shock. Right. So I have 8 bravery.
You lost 6.
And I add 1, so I'm bravery 9.
Okay.
So I lost 6, so +2, I'm good.
Okay, they're good. And then for the chosen, oops,
You can't lose, can you?
they're fine. No, I can't. They're bravery 8, so they're fine.
Why not? Just rub it in, why don't you? So I'm going to concede at this point.
What?
It is my turn. But the wub wub is coming, and I'm only getting no, I don't get any CP in my next turn. So I can only retreat. But, this is Path to Glory. It's a slow grow. And, here's what's crazy. The double kind of determined a lot in this game.
Yes.
I don't really think there's much I could do. I was fairly conservative with my movement. I could have moved further by running stuff out further, but
At that point, you're just at the mercy of the double, right?
I mean, I'm already you already got in there, and you know what I mean. Best case scenario, if everything had gone the same way, and I'd been even more conservative with my movement, maybe my slam would be alive. But my slam's not a hammer. I don't have any hammers in this. This was actually. I didn't have the new stuff painted because the new stuff comes out on Saturday, and we're filming this on Thursday.
Yep.
So it's not even out yet, so I can't even have some of the cool new stuff. So I just painted up the box set mostly, and I used that, and it was cool. It was fun. So yeah, but my whole point, the whole thing I was trying to say here was, if this had been normal Path to Glory, this would be way less imbalanced, because like I had an extra +1 to save on my slan from our special rules. I had a 5+ ward on my slan, and so
yeah, I very much so just took a very powerful list, which I'm sorry about.
No, not at all.
I basically painted like so. I painted 1,000 points of Slaves to Darkness for a tournament a while back. And this is most of what I had painted. I just ran 10 Chosen and 5 Knights, and that was a tournament list. And unfortunately, I haven't been painting as much of my Slaves to Darkness. I've been mostly focused on my Ogres, so I brought a very competitive list to a slow grow.
But it's good that you brought it against me, because like I'm having so much fun painting my Saurus and Seraphon that I'm totally okay with, you know, and that's just the nature of slow grow. And this is kind of a good example game where you have to set your expectations that it could go wildly in one person's favor or the other.
Yeah.
And this time I was the nail and not the hammer, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, Carson. It was still a blast, as always, with you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and, you know, learn from my mistakes. Don't bring skinks in your coalesced army. But thanks to everyone for watching.
Yes. Thanks so much. See ya.
See you next time.